I love this game. I played this game ever since I was a wee lad. And if you guys remember last time we played, we were attempting to create a giant resort in which everyone could come and hang out at by making a giant beer empire inside of a volcano. I can't remember the name of it. It was called like beer. It had to have been called beer or beer barrel or something like that, or ale island or something. Want some tea? I would love some tea. Could you make me like a blueberry? No, cherry. Yeah, so the beer result, I think it's time to start again. I don't have that save anymore, unfortunately. It was like an old version of Dwarf Fortress at this point. So this is the most recent one. Plus I downloaded a few quality of life mods. So I think we're gonna try it again. So I already created a world for us called the Domain of Visions. I don't get to pick the name. But I was going through today, rotating through worlds to try to find a world in which we could achieve our goals of having a beer resort on a volcano, and I think I settled for this one. There was one world I generated, which I'm kicking myself for not keeping, which was, it had a volcano on this like luscious, beautiful jungle. But I think I got rid of it because the rest of the world looked too annoying. I don't know how to describe it. It was like, I think it was just like too much evil. There was like it generated a bunch of evil areas, which is something that can happen in this game. I don't even know tutorial. I invented this game. So I settled for this one, which is a lot more like standard. This game is loud, isn't it? Let me turn it down. There we go. Okay. So if you have any questions, if anyone in chat has any questions about Dwarf Fortress at all, about what they're seeing, about what I'm doing, please don't be afraid to ask. I'm going to try my best to describe to you, to paint you a word picture about what I'm doing, about what's going on. But there's only so much explaining I can do because this game is, even though it has graphics now, it used to not be. Is still hard to tell what's going on. There's a lot of reading. So I plan to do my best to mitigate that. But if you have any question about what's going on, let me know. I'm telling you right now, what I'm doing is this is the entire world. It's all procedurally generated. It's generated a world. It's over 50 years of in-game generated history. There's, there's the human hamlet of Quabum, or the human hamlet of Danuzen, or Beklorapa, the Twilight Fed, or Stray Learn. There's different civilizations around this whole world that have their own written history. We could go look if we really cared. And it's got all the different biomes you can imagine: jungle, temperate forest, desert, hills. It's got it all. For our purposes, we want a volcano. And there are several locations in this map that have a volcano. I'm a little disappointed because there's also alignment. It's called Spirit, in which a biome can also be more evil or more good. So for instance, this is the Mirthful Crest. It's a hillside that is like considered good. So when you embark on a good tile, there's like fairies and nymphs and like beautiful flowers and mushrooms growing everywhere. It's very, very classical fantasy. But unfortunately for us, the sad truth is none of the volcanoes, these are the volcanoes, have any kind of particularly mirthful qualities to them. So it's up to us to create the mirthful beer-centric resort of our dreams. Another thing I'm going to mention is I can rename the dwarves to whatever we want. So I'm going to have you put one in the chat if you want to be named one of the dwarves, and I'm going to put your name, I'm going to put your Twitch name in for one of them. I think the dwarves, I think you start with like 6 dwarves. We'll see. We'll see them. But if you want to be named, if you want your username to be in Dwarf Fortress, put a 1 in the chat. Awesome. Epic. Okay. So I think I want to go, there's this one, which is kind of just like a volcano island with like plains. It's not very like exciting. Ooh, Autumn has brought me a lemon loaf and some tea. How quite nice. Thank you. So there's this island. It's kind of lame. I think there's another volcano island though that I wanted to try. Oh, it's this one right here. The Hills of Miles, the gleeful land of dawning. You can't see it in the top there, but that's the name of the title. It's a temperate shrubland. It's got woodland trees, so plenty of trees, moderate vegetation, untamed wilds, which just means no one's settled near here, and it's not nor evil or good. Deep soil, which is good because we want to have farms so we can grow the plants we need to make the alcohol we need. And a light aquifer, which if you don't know what that means, it just means as you're digging through the ground, there's going to be like patches of water we have to deal with. All right. Let's see. Oh, it's saying my encoding is overloaded. Strange. Does the stream look crazy to you guys? Is it like choppy? Is it like looking terrible, or is it the stream look fine? I don't know what encoding overloaded means. Put a 3007 in chat if the stream looks weird. All right, I think we're going to go to the gleeful land of dawning. The volcano is called the Worried Torches. I think we'll do just smack dab in the center. I think we're going to do... Can I do like one more? I want to do like one more size. How do I make this? How do I make my embark size bigger? I think, oh, there we go. 5x5. There we go. Perfect. Choose a smaller area if you experience lag. I won't experience lag. I'm good. It looks fine, I think. Okay. Might be just something for my recordings then, not the stream. Okay, so enemies are normal. Economy is normal. Settings are fine. We're going to prepare for the journey carefully here. So there's 7 dwarves. Looks like only 3 of you want to be named. So there's Nish. Well, hold up. Let's just name you first. So first on the list is going to be Large Horse. Can I... What? Can I not name? What in the world? Is that not letting me edit the name? Why not? I don't think I'm going to... Why isn't it letting me name you? Hold up. Let's get the jazz going while we wait. Why can't I name my dwarves in Dwarf Fortress? This is also going to happen a lot too. I'm going to have to Google stuff because this game is very much... This game is very much a Google game. Nicknames. Oh, okay. I don't think I can name them you guys yet. I think I have to give them the nickname. So let's see. Old as fuck? Nah, 86 is young for a dwarf. 86 is young for a dwarf. 64, now that's young. That's young. These guys are pretty, like, middle-aged. Middle-aged dwarves at the very least. I don't know why it's letting me not change the name. It's just not letting me type anything. That's what's happening. Alright, that's fine. Let us just give them abilities. So I'm going to need a couple of mining dwarves. This one's gonna be a mason. And I'm gonna say maybe... Maybe a little bit of a stone cutter. And then this one... Oh, right. Hold up. See, I might just turn the Dwarf Fortress music off and put jazz on, because it's just so much more pleasant. This guy's gonna be also a miner. He's gonna be more of a miner than this guy is. And he's gonna be focused in... I'm gonna make him a armor... a blacksmith, basically. A skilled miner, and then I'm gonna make them a good weaponsmith, I think. And then let's see. Now we also need a woodcutter, who's also a carpenter. I'm gonna make them the bowyer as well, which means they make bows. We make them particularly good at wood cutting, though, because we just need someone who's good at that, fast at it. We make them a good wood burner, too. Next, we're going to make a farmer, who's also our brewer. And our butcher. They handle all the food, essentially. And... I'm just gonna make them really good at planting. Skilled planter. Then I gotta make a crafter. So they're gonna be just woodcraft, stonecraft, metalcraft, engraving, stone carver, stone cutter, gem setter, gem cutter, the whole thing. Make them particularly good at gem cutting, because you want to cut gems. Basically, like, you want to trade a lot in this game, and the easiest way to make money is just basically encrust every single, like, Barbie doll your dwarves make and put diamonds all over them. Elves love that shit. The fucking elves love when you cover their Barbie dolls in diamonds. Ooh, look, I've got a little spoon here to eat my decadent lemon loaf. Huzzah. Okay. We need to do a fighter of sorts. We need them to be good at fishing. We're gonna make them an archer, basically. So fishing. Oh shit, I forgot we have all these other things. Ah, crap. We have like miller and mechanic and cook. Hold the phone. We need to change the farmer. I don't think they need to be competent butcher, just novice butcher. I need to make them a good cooker. There we go, good cook. Actually, you know what? No, don't cook. In fact, don't even brew either. This person is actually not going to brew either. Proficient planter, good butcher. They're all about preparing. And then they're also going to be good at milling and threshing. Ooh, herbalist, actually. Just herbalist. There we go. And then the fisher dwarf is going to be our cook. So he's going to be good at cooking, fishing, fish dissection, animal dissection, fish cleaning, and that's it. So he's a fishery worker. Adequate cook. And then this guy, what is this guy going to be? We need animal trainer, caretaker. He's probably going to be combat, so I'm going to need him to be good at marksmanship. He needs to be good. He needs to be a good ambusher, which means he's good at hunting, trapping. Let's see, what else is he good at? Observer. I think that's going to be it. I need to make him good at one other thing. I'm gonna make him a beekeeper. Make him good at beekeeping just in case, because odds are we're not gonna have a guy who we're not gonna need the hunt very often. If we set up the farm really early on, we won't need the hunt. We could just grow plants and call it a day. But I think that's good. Farmer, woodworker, 2 miners, 1 good at metal stuff, 1 good at stone stuff, and then we got the woodworker, the crafter. Okay. Oh, wait. One of these guys should be good at trading. Hold up. I forgot that's an important skill. Who is the least person I need to give a shit about? Like the fisherman, maybe I just make him like... just kind of like... he's good at cooking. Let's make him novice of all this stuff. I don't know why I need to do that. Okay, let's make him a good persuader, negotiator, and appraiser. I think we'll just do a appraiser. Okay, cool. All right, so that's all of our guys. I don't know why I can't. I don't know why it lets me. I can't edit their names. It might be something I have to do once we actually land. So that's all of our guys. Let's look at our items. You can once you get in the game. Hello, Nuberty. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, because I know you can give them nicknames in the game, but it's not letting me change their actual names, which I think is why it's a problem right now. So let's see what we got. Let's give ourselves a lot more plump helmet. A lot more cave wheat because we need the beer, sweet pods for sugar. I'm just giving more of everything, honestly. 15 of all of it. Just 1 point each. We already have an iron anvil. We already have 2 battle axes. We need a crossbow. Let's give them a bronze crossbow. We need bolts. We'll do copper bolts. We'll do like 25, 30 copper bolts. Okay. What else we got? We got some cave lobster, bug bat meat, plump helmets, pigtail bags, threads, ropes, quivers. Don't need that many quivers. You can always make quivers. Buckets are good. Splints are good. Crunches are good. Maybe another step ladder and another wheelbarrow. What else? We even start with any beer? We do. Let's start with more beer. A little bit more beer. Because if they don't have beer, they're going to be sad. And 5 plump helmets. All right, let's look at animals here. We want a llama or an alpaca. Maybe a yak. Yak would be fun. Yak would be great. Maybe a yak. Or llama. What do you guys think? So we need to get an animal. We need to get an animal that produces fur, milk, and milk. So yaks, llamas, alpacas. I'm pretty sure you could also get them from camels. What animal would you guys want? Now, this is important because this is the kind of milk we'll be drinking as well. You got to think about that. And before you ask, I cannot get a gorilla. I can't start with a gorilla, at least. I'm going to start with a dog. 2 dogs. A boar? You can't. Boars are just, you can't milk them. You can get a boar. We can get a boar just to have one. I have no qualms with boars. It's them who have qualms with me. There's also goats. Or water buffaloes. Or a reindeer. Reindeer would be fun. I'm kind of thinking yak. I'm thinking yaks. Do a bull and a cow. A breeding pair. So 2 dogs, a bull and a yak. And I think that's everything. That's all we really much need. Everything else we can make ourselves. More cloth. Let's see. We got pigtails, seeds. Okay, we got everything we need. I think we're good. Yeah, we got enough buckets. Wheelbarrows. Yeah. Super. Now we get to do our fortress names. So, obviously, we want beer drinkers. That's an option. So the way this works, it's front compound, rear compound. We don't get to type the actual name. It's a list of English words that convert into a made-up dwarven language that they've written for this game. Because, of course, why not? Why wouldn't they? So maybe we're like Beerheaven? Beerheaven of ale? Or we can do the resort. Is resort an option? Beach? Beerheaven, the beach of ale. The beaches of ale. That's our fort. What do you guys think? The good resort name? Or should we just get rid of Beerheaven and just call it the beaches of ale? The music stopped right when I asked that. Don't make me put the jazz on again. I'll do it. Very well. If you guys don't care. Beerhaven, the beaches of ale it is. Done. Voila. Group name. So, they're making a giant resort for beer. Big beer guys. Obsessed with it. So much obsessed with it that they're building an entire civilization around it. I feel like these guys would be like the faithful of beer. The faithful of beer. Wait, hold up. It's like pious a word? Religious? Faithful? Faithful. The faithful of beer. There we go. Perfect. Or as you say it in Dwarvish, Tabar Ucat. Our fortress name, by the way, in Dwarvish, in case you're wondering, is Ucat Dassel Mishos Magbug. Which, of course, translates to Beerheaven, the beaches of ale. Okay, I think that's good. Group symbol? Oh, shit. I forgot this was a thing. Obviously, it's going to be like ale. Or like plump. It's going to be a... What the fuck? Cheers. I don't have my cup. I have a water bottle today. I think it's going to be a mug or a stein. Cup. Tea. I do have my tea. That's true. What are these? Why doesn't it have access to all my normal things? Maybe I can do like tea is good. Tea is good. I don't know what any of this is. These are like instruments. Is there no like, oh, a barrel? Okay. It's image of a barrel. Word opened. The barrel is praying. No, traveling. The image, the barrel is striking a triumphant pose. Great. That's the symbol of our fortress. Which I don't know why it said the machine of whatever. What is this? Group symbol? The symbol of the machine of extrication. I don't know what that is. Oh, there we go. Name the image. It's obviously called the barrel. Barrel not a word? Oh, man. I can't do barrel? Okay, fine. Cup. Let's do the beer. Beer of triumph. Can't do triumph. Victory? Joy? Joy. The beer of joy. Jugs on beaches? Oh, shit. That's actually so much better, Newberry. That's so good. Oh, that's so much better. Hold up. This is an image of jugs. A barrel and a jug. How do we say it's on a beach, though? I think we can say it's on a beach. Palm? Can we do like a palm tree? Coconut? Grape? Image of a barrel, a jug, and a grapevine. The barrel is striking a triumphant pose. Sand. There we go. Object, sand. Nope. Sandal is... Oh, sandal's good. Sandal's good. That kind of implies beach. The image... This is an image of a barrel, a jug, a grapevine, and a sandal. The barrel is striking a triumphant pose. And... the grapevine is contemplating the jug. Because it's thinking about being turned into wine to be put into the jug. You get what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? It's a little heady, it's a little highbrow, but it's supposed to be like kind of an ancient symbol of the civilization we're from, so of course a lot of its meaning has been lost to time. I think that's perfect. Okay. No, let's do a save profile. We'll save it as, you can't see this, but I'm gonna do beer time is the profile. Okay, and now it's time to embark. Also, Newberty, would you like to be named one of the dwarves? A reminder, I'm naming the dwarves after chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to be named. Because I'm going to be doing that right now. You're heading to the bar? Well, that's great. I mean, that your spirit, that like the spirit of what you want, it's perfect. Since you're heading to the bar, I'm going to make you our farmer. Who's good at, who's our brewer? Oh shit, did I not make anyone a brewer? That's not good, hold up. Oh, fuck. Is that our expedition leader? Oh no, no one's good at brewing. Did I accidentally get rid of brewery and not set it? I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. That's fine, they don't need to be good at brewing. Let's be honest with ourselves, they know how to do it. Yeah, you're born and raised on the farm, brother. Congratulations, you are our farmer, which you will probably inevitably end up being our brewer anyways, which is a high, very high quality. It's like the highest echelon you can be. Thanks for the follow. I will have to warn you though, you're very clumsy and sickly. You got to figure that out. So be careful when you're at the bar. But you're tough, so don't worry about it. You have difficulty with words, though, and questionable spatial sense, and little natural inclination towards music. That's cool, though. Great patience and good intuition, though. So it's okay. I think it comes from being born on a barn. All right, that's new. Okay, Nuberty's done. Okay, Gem Cutter. I'm just going to go down the list now. My family came to the U.S. in 1800s to grow hops. That's right. Thanks for doing the role play. Thank you. Large dot horse. You're gonna be the gem cutter for no reason in particular. I only did it for Nuberty because they're leaving. But everyone else, I'm just gonna click on the dwarves. I'm gonna name them. You disdain sacrifice. You hate it. You do not want to do with anything of it. You hate sacrifice. You must have come from a pretty sacrifice-heavy life. You're also 69. You want to just be large horse? Yeah. Absolutely. 69 years old, by the way. Nice. You have an amazing spatial sense, a great sense of empathy, a sum of patience, and good intuition, but you have an iffy memory, little natural inclination towards music, little linguistic ability, and a large deficit of willpower. You revel in chaos and discord, and you encourage it whenever possible. What? Hey, stop. That's not good. Don't do that. All right, so that's you. And then next is going to be the expedition leader. This is going to be Corn Man. Corn Man, you have a good intuition, high kinesthetic sense. You're not musical. You're intemperate. You're vain. You're distrustful. You have great intuition and very good sense of the position of your own body, but you have meager creativity, a shortage of patience, and little natural inclination towards music. Sorry. I don't make the rules. This all sounds pretty good. You occasionally overindulge, which is true. You go to grocery outlet, bargain market, and you purchase those Chef Boyardee SpongeBob cans, and you just observe. You overindulge in purchasing those. So that's very much on the nose. Pleased by their own appearance and talents, slow to trust others, sometimes acts with little determination and confidence, tends to be a bit stubborn in changing their mind about things, doesn't try to get things done perfectly, not particularly interested in what others think of them, does not often feel lustful, has an active sense of humor, and you tap your feet when you're annoyed. Cute little quirk. And then we've got Autumn here. Maiden. I love grocery outlet Margin Market. Why do I say Margin Market? Oh, because you said Margin Market. You're like sending psychic mind waves to me. You're fucking my brain right now. It's already hard enough for me to say that normally. And then when you just play into my insecurities like that. Okay. Maiden, you disdain martial prowess. You hate decorum and you hate cooperation. You're clumsy, but you have good intuition. Your catchphrase is, I'm doing all right. Very good intuition, away with words, good intellect, good spatial sense, and a sum of patience. Poor creativity. Implicably curious, without any respect for property or propriety or privacy, doesn't tend to hold to grievances, often acts with compassion, quite comfortable with others that have different appearance or culture. Cool, you're not racist. That's good to know. Does not have a great aesthetic sensitivity, is conflicted by this as you value artwork and its creation. So you have a terrible sense of artistic aesthetics, but you love art. That's terrible. That's a hard life to live. Quick to anger, not particularly interested in what others think of them. And you scratch your ear when you're nervous. All right. That leaves just a handful more. There's the other minor. Anyone else in chat want to be a dwarf? Or everyone just chill with it? Fine if you just chill with it. I'm not gonna name. I'm the god of this realm, as you can understand. So I'm not gonna I'm not going to name myself a dwarf. I hope you understand this. So there's supposed to be, I'm looking for, this is supposed to be the same tile that there we go. So this is the volcano that we're starting with. So here's a quick reminder for those who don't understand. Dwarf Fortress is a tile-based game with a Z level, a vertical level. So you can go up and down. But the way that's represented is by basically a slice of that vertical thing. Imagine if you're looking straight down at a cake and then someone slices into the cake and removes a layer of it, revealing the second part of the cake, like a lower down layer of the cake. That's what Dwarf Fortress is. So when I'm scrolling like this, if you look at these trees, we're bisecting into the trees and we're cutting down the trunk into the base of it. So as you can see, this one where my mouse is hovered, here, I'll zoom in on it. We start here. It's the tip of the tree. It's just leaves, and then the top, some branches, and then we start cutting into the log of the tree. And as you cut into it, you're bisecting more of the tree. So this is the base of the stump, and then now it's underground. This game is so fucking cool. I wish it wasn't too stupid to play it. I think anyone can play it. I think it's just a lot of games people don't want to put in the work to learn it, and I don't blame them. It's like games shouldn't be like a job to learn. So it's no one's fault that like Dwarf Fortress is hard to get into, because it's just a hard game. It's just like a really complex game. But I think anyone can do it if you're just willing to put in the hours. I mean, I was lucky enough to start playing this when I was a kid, so I had all the time in the world, you know. I had all the time in the world to learn. I had the wiki open, and I was playing with the fucked up version. Let me show you what the fucked up version is for those who don't know. This is what it used to look like. It still does look like, because they are updating the original version as well while this one is being made. But this is what it used to look like back when this was made. It's like, this is not, the funny thing is, this is not even what it looks like. This is like a graphics pack, but it's usually just numbers and letters. Like, let's see if I can find one. Like, it's like this. Like that. It's all keyboard keys. ACII. So ASCII. So it's just like, I learned to play it with this. So if you're wanting to get into it now, there's no better time to get into it now, because now it looks like understandable. So, anyways, that's my pitch. I think everyone should play it because it's one of my favorite games, and I think everyone should play my games that I like, because I'm really cool, and you're really cool too if you play it. So yeah, that's another good point. Melon mentioned it's like an MRI. Yeah. So like, have you ever seen those MRI scanners of like the brain? It's going through different slices of your brain. It's exactly what's happening. If I go fast enough, it kind of does feel like an MRI. But it's just what it's like Minecraft. It's every tile is one block. It's just one block by one block by one block. Cool. Anyways, so this is our volcano. This is where we want to be, because we can smelt higher level ores with this almost immediately. But I'm just kind of doing a little bit of a perusing right now. So this is the top of the volcano. As you can see here, it's kind of like very precariously placed at the tip here. Like, you could just mine into this wall right here, and it would just spill lava out everywhere. That might be something we could work on in the future as like a defense mechanism. But I think for now, what we're going to do is we're going to build our entrance here. Pretty far away from where we start, where do we start? I've already lost the caravan. Where's the caravan? I used to know the button to center on them. They'll figure that out. There they are, right here. So we are right here. F1, thank you, Newberty, thank you. So we're starting right here next to the sandy loam wall. So we are actually pretty close. So it's not going to be too much of a pain in the ass. Cool. Okay, so I think what we're going to do first things first, let's just strike the earth, as they say. I think we should want to build... We want to build an entranceway to our fortress, like right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine kind of a 3x3 thingamajig. And I'm going to remove ramps there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, from here, probably go in from there. And I think we're going to build... We got to do a little bit of planning ahead because we also need to be able to get the trading outposts in, which won't be too hard, but we will need space for it. The wagons that the traders use are 3x3 tiles, so it's good to have a 3x3 opening right away. I think I'll just dig a little bit deeper in. It's not like we're short on space here. We're pretty good on space. And then we're going to dig... We'll dig down one. Maybe like 2 even. There we go. We want multiple staircases because otherwise there can be traffic jams in this game. Your dwarves can't just bumble into each other like idiots. So the more openings you give them, the easier time they'll have. Oh wow, this was just a wall of smoky quartz. Beautiful. Beautiful gems and jewels, rough cut gems and jewels. That's gonna look great in our volcano side pub. Oh yeah, with the glass floor. You guys know what I'm talking about? Oh, it's sand, by the way. So we already have white sand, which creates white glass, which is semi-transparent. So you know what I'm gonna put at the very top of the volcano is the glass bar. It's gonna jut out here. It's gonna have a glass floor. Everyone can imagine drinking a delicious, refreshing rum and Coke while like below you directly is boiling hot lava of an active volcano. What if it erupts? Nonsense. Nonsense. Perish the thought. Look, in the 100 bajillion years I've been alive as a dwarf, I've never once seen a volcano erupt. So if I've never seen it, odds are it's never going to happen. All right, let's get one more down so we got plenty of space to work with in the mountain. So let's see here. Can it erupt? I don't think it can erupt. I don't think it can erupt. That would be awesome, but that would this game is really good, really complex, but what it doesn't do well is physics. It doesn't do physics very well. So I can't imagine what erupting lava would look like in this. I hope there's no eruption. If there is, then that's just drama. That's just drama. And we're powerful dwarves. We'll create glass so powerful that lava can't even melt it. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we've got the main... This is the main hall being built right now. What we're going to do first is I'm going to just build a general storage unit just to kind of dump all of our stuff from the wagon in here so we don't have to think about it. Because it's all currently in a covered wagon outside. We got to have that taken care of first. So let's see. They've carved this out. I think what I'm going to do is just kind of surround it. Now, you know what? Dig in this way, and then we're just going to have kind of a room like this. It's going to be kind of a default storage, kind of a general storage for now. And then as it progresses, we'll do more itemized storage. There's a fun little trick you can do with storing items that I love doing, and I'm going to do it as soon as we get the opportunity to. You can create infinite storage using mine carts, and the way it works is basically like, you know what's a good idea? What if I do like, if I just get Microsoft, I'm a very visual guy. Let me get Paint up to show you what I'm talking about here. So we can workshop this live. Where's Paint? There we go. So you can get mine carts, and you can get these mine carts on these designated tracks that dump the mine cart, right? There's a little exploit you can do where you build a mine cart you know, on one single piece of track, like so. And then you have it designated so that it dumps in this direction. And it just dumps in basically a pile right here. And the way the exploit works is the game doesn't really know what to do when it just dumps an item on top of another item, so it just stacks it. So you can stack items that normally wouldn't be able to be stacked on top of each other infinitely in one tile. So what I like to do is with rocks, because you need rocks to make like stone brick to kind of build out things. You can assign it so that dwarves will always dump rocks into this minecart, which is already pre-programmed to dump back into this, and you'll just have this infinite pile of ever stacked rocks that the dwarves can pull from. So it's the dwarven vending machine is what people call it. So what it looks like tile-wise in the game is like you've got the grid here, you know? All it is just like you've got the track, and then on top of it, you got the minecart, and then here is where the storage would be. And you could just have rows of these. You could just have like 7 minecarts lined up in a grid, and they're all just dumping individual items next to each other, and your storage can just be a series of vending machines that the dwarves pull from. It's one of my favorite things to do in this game. I love it. But for now, we don't have the means yet. We're just going to do the basic, throw everything in a room and call it a day. So the miners don't really have names. They're just kind of our mindless grunts. All of the named individuals, you chatters, are kind of living the good life right now while these guys do menial labor for you. They're going to fill that out. It's going to take a minute, but they're good at what they're doing. That's fine. They'll do it. You know what? No, I only have 2 I should have gotten more pickaxes. But that's okay. Let's see. So what can we plan now? Probably got to get a water source. I didn't think about that. Dwarves love beer and wine, but I think you need water to make it. And even if you don't, you might run out of beer at some point. So it's always safe to have a water source. Dwarves won't like drinking water. They love exclusively drinking beer. And honestly, they can't survive without drinking beer. They will eventually go crazy and kill themselves. I mean, you know, who wouldn't? But we got to find a water source, which is perfect, which we can get this way. So let's see. It's on the surface here. We could just put a well there. But the reality is we need to channel it down and towards our house. And I'm pretty sure we can just do that pretty straightforward. I'm pretty sure it will just go forever. I may be wrong though. I'm pretty sure water is infinite, like Minecraft, like a water source block is infinite. I'm pretty sure from this pool I can just drill a hole and then have a well closer to the house. They can't actually survive without beer. I mean, I kind of get it. Yeah, I mean, what's so great about Dwarf Fortress is how relatable they all are. They're all neurotic. They're all neurotic messes. Like, we haven't even looked at this guy yet. Hates hard work, resists, like, poor kinetic sense, intolerant, values introspection, you know, very clumsy. It's just like, they're just like me for real. Stagnant pools aren't infinite? Shit. Okay. Isn't there a way to make them infinite? Is there an exploit you can do to make the water infinite, or am I wrong? You can just keep mining down in the funny caves. Yeah. I could just get more water from caves. I guess I could just go into the caves. Oh, man. Do we just want to immediately beeline? So the deeper you go, you can get into mushroom caves, which are full of fucking psycho beasts. Should we just go directly start mining until we reach the caves? Fuck it, right? Hold up. Let's save. Water squares at the... Ah, okay. Beer Town, USA. I don't think we have any water squares at the edge of the map. But it is a light aquifer, so there is going to be random water everywhere. And you know what? Once this saves, I hope it saves. Once this saves, there we go. I'm going to turn the music off and put on the jazz because it's just not consistent enough. Why would they give me music if it doesn't even play sometimes? Let me just play some jazz. There we go. So one more check here. Do we have any water at the edge of the map? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Any water at the edge of the map? Probably not. Nothing. Just that stagnant pool of water at the top. That's a damn shame. Makes our life a little bit more annoying. I guess that means our only choice is to dig straight down. Time to dig straight down into hell. I see no other option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we're at elevation 0, which is not even... Like, we already start at a higher elevation. I'm looking at the top right in the mini-map to see my elevation, in case you're wondering. We'll start them slow. We don't have to worry about it right now. We have some drink. We have some food and drink. First thing we got to do, though, is we got to start building a path to the bar, which is a little obstructed right now. It's a bit of a walk. That's okay. That's okay. It's not that bad, actually, now I think about it. Not bad at all. So first I'm going to do is I'm going to create a dump zone so they can dump all the rocks. Let's see. Where is garbage dump? There we go. I'm going to do it like right here. Garbage dump. Yeah. Yep. Is there any settings I need to do here? I don't think so. Cool. Okay. So what I'm going to do is... I think I could just do I. There we go. IP, and then we designate it for dumping. Take all these rocks and dump them. We'll use these rocks later. Andesite's not bad. But we'll use it later. We just want to move them if we can because it's just annoying to have a bunch of giant boulders sitting everywhere when you're trying to work. We have wheelbarrows. Large horse, what are you doing? You don't need to flex on everybody and let them know that you can carry a rock with your bare hands. We have tools and devices for lifting these up. Why is everyone just carrying them? Silly goobers. Whatever. All right, I gotta build a stockpile now. Temp all. Stock. All. Put it all in there. Actually, all of it except for stone. No, we don't. We don't want other stone. Don't want clay. Actually, we do want clay. We just don't want random stones. We want economic stones or metal ores. I think that's it. I think that should be enough space for now. Okay. Probably gonna need more, honestly. I don't know how much my guys brought. I just realized I don't have enough bags to store all the seeds that I bought extra seeds. We'll see how they deal with that. They're all too busy. I mean, look at this. Look, they're like stumbling with a giant stone in their hand and just dropping the rocks all on top of each other in perfect stack. They're creating like, this is like a 10-story tall tower at this point. All andesite. probably because the wheelbarrow's in the like back of the wagon, so they're not using it until they've unloaded it into the storage. Okay. While they're doing this, we need to think about making a farm. Now we could just kind of carve into like a sandy loam wall and then do our farm there, or we can be extra about it and use this pond of water. Do you know, I can designate just water as a water source, and do they need a well to fill up a bucket with water? Can someone tell me that? Like, if I can just put that stagnant pool of water we found earlier, like if I can just assign that as a water source, they won't need a well, or do I need to build a well in order to pour water on things with a bucket? Please help. Or I can just Google it, whichever's quicker. Can you collect water from a pond without a well in Dwarf Fortress? You can? Okay. Cool. I'm guessing a well is also like where they will drink. Cool. Okay, I need to set it as a water source then. Water collection zone next to it. Okay, cool. Now, where's that sick, nasty pool of sewer water? Where's that sewer water that I'm going to feed my crops with? Yum, yum. Where are you, you little piece of shit? You're over here somewhere, right? I just saw it. Where was it? There you are. Cool. Zone. Water source. Drink at a water source. Gather buckets for various tasks. Is useful if you don't have a functioning well and want to control exactly where this takes place. Great. Boom. Nasty water. Yuck. All right, so they'll collect water from that zone, and so what I'm going to do now is we can do a little trick, a little fun little trick to make an underground farm, because obviously, you know, you can't grow fruits and vegetables on solid stone. So what you can do is you can create piles of mud by throwing stagnant, delicious, goopy, stagnant, thick water sludge from the roof down. So they'll deposit it in a floor above it, and then it will dry into a pile of mud. And it just, being a video game, it just stays a pile of mud in perpetuity, and then you can grow on it. So it's a little tricky, but it takes some time, but it guarantees a safe farm that evil demons can't access. And that's kind of the whole point of any of this, is to prevent evil demons from accessing my shit. So, where do I want that farm to be? I think I want that farm to be... maybe one more level down. We'll start one more level down. And then over here. So I think we'll do this way. It's going to take a while, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to need 2 levels. So let's do like a... Let's think about it here. Where's the channel? There you go. Dig a channel. Let's do like... Five, 6. 6. No, I don't like that. Trying to go for symmetry here. So the other caveat is you can't have a farm that's wider than 2 when you're doing this, because otherwise the water will spill out and it causes a mess and it's just nasty. So you got to be precise with it and kind of a little finicky, because it is also, honestly, at the end of the day, an exploit. Not necessarily intended to be done from the get-go. I think we'll just do... I think that's plenty of farm in this start out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just several farms of 8. 4 farms of 8 for now. We'll probably need to expand. So I think what we'll do is we'll start like this. Nice. All will be explained soon if you are curious. What I'm doing is basically building the holes in which the farms will be poured down into. So this is the unloading of the water zone is what basically I'm building at this moment. And so what we'll do here, 8, 8. And this is where the farms are going to be, as you can see. It's going to take a while to get here, but it's worth it. Is this one tile off? My one tile off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, shit. How did I do that? How did I fuck that up so royally? Wait, that makes no sense. Oh, I didn't fuck it up. I misread it. That's even. Okay. They're all unloading their things. They've got the wheelbarrow that I just wish they would use for all these rocks. This wheelbarrow right here, it'd be great for all of us involved. But that's fine. No, you know, that's fine. They're their own people. They're their own dwarves. So once they have that all taken care of, what we can do is... Where are you going? Where are they pulling from? Oh, okay. So once this is all taken care of, we can dismantle the wagon. And that gets us free wood. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to dig out some workshops. I'm just going to get a workshop zone going. I think what we'll do is have a little pathway here. Oh, yeah. And then little pods here. Workshops are 3 by 3 when you build them. So I like to kind of build them spaced out because it looks cool. I mean, just look at that. You can already see the vision. It's like a computer chip. I think 4 is good. I like having a universal stockpile. And once we have the vending machine system, we won't need as much space in our stockpile going forward. Plus, we'll have more space. We'll have more kind of isolated stockpiles farther out once we need them. I will say it's good where we're starting now, because when we first played this, if you guys remember, we started in a jungle biome. And jungle biomes are crazy because they got like giant birds. They had these giant birds that know how to open doors, and they would fly into our base and just steal chairs. Like steal whole ass like rock, several 100-pound chairs, just pick them up and fly away with them. And I had no idea how to get rid of them. You just have to keep watch and just like if you see one in your base, you beat the shit out of it with sticks. And just hope that you reach some sort of symbiotic relationship with them eventually. I don't think we'll have that problem here. Knock on wood. The birds were a menace. They were a menace. But not here. Our beautiful temperate forest. It's quite nice. It's quite relaxing, peaceful here. And once we gain access to the caves, then we're going to start getting guests like goblins. We're going to start getting goblins hanging out in our bars, just chilling out. Little freaks will show up. It's going to be grand. What is he doing? This guy just moved the wheelbarrow in. He moved it in. But then he grabbed a boulder with his bare hands. You have the means to use this, that's what the point of the wheelbarrow is. Be real with yourselves here. You're embarrassing yourselves. Oh, we're not gonna have enough space. All these barrels full of beer and food. All these individual pigtail threads. We need to get some wood so we can build some chests. I think an apricot. I don't want to cut that down because that's delicious apricot wine. You always got to think about what vegetable or fruit is going to be able to create a decadent liquor for you. You always got to think about the liquor opportunities. So do not cut down the apricot tree because they will produce apricots in the spring. There's apricots trees. Oh shit, persimmon trees. Wow. I don't think bayberry is going to get me anything. Chestnut, hazel. And we're cutting down the chestnut tree. Then I'm going to build a carpenter's workbench. So we can start building crates. I guess we could build them out of stone. I don't know. How do I There we go. All right, I need to build a wooden bin. It's one wooden bin. Should be enough for now. We have a bunch of like loose threads and cloth lying around. I just need them to store one. Put it all in one box for me. Save me some space. Otherwise, we'll never unload this wagon. Looks like Arab. He was making the bin. Now he's going to start storing stuff in the bin. Yep, all the cloth and stuff is getting put in the bin. There we go. Man, we might need another one. For like medical goods. Oh, I got scared for a second. I saw these downward slopes and I was like, huh? I was worried these were like water. It looked like water. But it wasn't. We are lucky to have not run into an aquifer yet. Aquifers are such a pain in the ass because you have to drain them if you want to, or build around them. They also constantly leak water. It's one way to create infinite water is through aquifers because they'll just drip through the walls. So you can like surround an aquifer and it will just eventually kind of squeeze out like a sponge the water and create a well for you to pull from. But they're just never in the places you want them to be. They ruin the aesthetics of the dwarf fort. So let's see here. How am I getting all these notifications? Getting all these like errors. What's happening? Because they're sleeping? Oh, it's probably because they're sleeping. They're just chipping away here. Soon we'll have our farm started. We need to start getting bedrooms made, but I've already given them too many things to mine right now, so. God, I feel like we need to start making minecarts like now. I have to build another bin. Just look at them go. Look at them meander around like little ants. Milling away. How's the society? It's just starting, Arvid. We're just beginning. We're laying down the basics. We've yet to really achieve anything great yet. We're just trying to work on storage right now. Who's our main cast? Well, right now we've only got 4. Do you want to be one of them? Do you want to be a woodworker? We got a woodworker you can be. Let's see. Let me look at who we got. So we got Cornman, the expedition leader, Large Horse, the gem cutter, Newberty, the farmer, Maiden, the cook. You can be the woodworker, the mine, or one of the miners. What do you feel? Do you feel better around a nice round rock, or a nice long stiff rod of wood? Kind of dangerous. You're a lumberjack. All right. If you were to tell a dwarf that mining sounds dangerous, I think they'd like take that as like a insult. Like that's all they care about. That and beer. But you can be the woodworker. You hate, by the way, Arvid, you hate merriment. High kinesthetic sense. You hate introspection. You hate romance. You're 83 years old. You're shameless. You're altruistic. Poor empathy. Iffy sense for music. For the music guy, kind of an iffy sense. But in comparison to everyone else in our group so far, you have the most musical sense. Don't get me wrong. When I say iffy, it's in comparison to the world, maybe not the best, but in comparison to every other dwarf here, you're the only one here who can carry a note. You have an iffy sense for music IRL too. Oh, Kyle, you want to be in this? Absolutely. Arvid, you're generally unhindered by the thoughts of others concerning your actions. You find helping others emotionally rewarding. That's nice. But you're also very greedy, and you form strong emotional bonds with others, at times to your detriment. You find a chaotic mess preferable to the boredom of harmonious living. You can easily fall in love or develop positive sentiments, and is troubled by this because you hold romance in low regard. So you fall in love all the time, but you hate that about yourself. You're tsundere, dude. You're like an anime girl. But anyone want to give me subs in my offline chat for how dope my guy is? That's what I'm saying. You don't cling tightly to ideas, and you have an open mind. You're moved by art and natural beauty, but you're troubled by this because you dislike the natural world. You are a bundle of nerves, man. Yet, despite it all, you've got a calm demeanor. You find obligations confining, though you're also conflicted on this for more than one reason. You tend not to be swayed by emotional appeals, yet you fall in love all the time. You tend to be little wasteful when working on projects. You aren't particularly curious about the world. You can handle stress, and you occasionally overindulge. You are something else. You got a lot of thoughts racking around in that brain of yours. I know offline chat is a thing, but I have no idea to access it. There's a little icon in the same vein as like window or in like video about, that is a square with an arrow pointing to the right. You click on that and it pops chat open. I think it's different on mobile. I have no idea, actually. Yeah, chat's usually hidden when it's offline, but there's a button you can press. Yeah, wow. You, out of everyone here, everyone else seems to be pretty set in who they are, but you are very conflicted. Like, you have, your convictions are pretty, you're like pretty set. You hate love, you hate the natural world, but yet you hate art, but you're moved by art and the natural world, and you easily fall in love. It's a hard being you. Okay, Kyle, let's get Kyle in here. Kyle, you are going to be one of the miners, because that's all we got left. You're going to be this fella. Cart. I'm just going to say Cart. It was like a name. You value tradition. You resist sickness. You're emotionally distant, strong, good analytical ability, and you value stoicism. You're like a Sigma male. You're some sort of Sigma male-like individual. You have a sharp intellect and a great memory, but you have meager creativity and a poor ability to manage or understand social relationships. So, so you're maybe on the spectrum. Maybe you're a little... You form only fleeting and rare emotional bonds with others. You don't often experience strong cravings or urges. You think it's fairly important. You think you are fairly important in the grand scheme of things. You tend to be passive in discussions. You have an active imagination, rarely feels discouraged, tends not to be swayed by emotional appeals, tends not to reveal personal information. You're like you're on that fucking grind set. You're one of those people who says kids these days don't know how to mine. Kids these days never held a pickaxe. We got dwarves who haven't even picked up a pickaxe before. Back in my day, we had to mine a hole in a wall just to go to school. Fantastic. There you are. And then Blair, do you want to be a dwarf? You'll be the last one. Unless we already have you in here. We don't. You'll be the other miner. You disdain, Pixie Peppy Star, you disdain hard work. You're creative. You resist sickness. You have poor kinesthetic sense. You're intolerant, and you value introspection. You have great creativity and very good patience and memory, but very clumsy kinesthetic sense. You're made deeply uncomfortable by differences in culture or appearance. Excuse me? Excuse me? What? I hate to, I hate to break it to you, but I think you might be a little racist. You're prone to strong feelings of jealousy. Rarely develops negative feelings towards beauty. I'm sorry. Very rarely develops negative feelings towards things. Not readily moved by art or natural beauty. Doesn't handle stress well. Generally quite confident of your abilities when undertaking specific ventures. Doesn't try to get things done perfectly. Quite ambitious. Feels discouraged and is somewhat quarrelsome. A bit bothered by this since you value friendship. You tend to ask others for help with difficult decisions, quite polite, quick to anger, not easily fall in love, and rarely develops positive sentiments, doesn't cling tightly to ideas, and is open to changing your mind. You have a tendency towards forming deep emotional bonds with others. You're not given to flights of fancy, and you're very humble, trusting, and generally acts with a narrow focus on the current activity. So despite that kind of despite one of the itty bitty issue of perhaps maybe being a little bit racist, you're pretty okay overall. Pretty level-headed. Kind of got everything figured out except for that one kind of part where you kind of don't like other cultures for some reason. You're like what? How old? You're like 86 years old. You've been around the block for a while. Maybe you got some personal gripes some personal problems you haven't hammered out yet. Yeah, you're you're open-minded. So who knows? Dwarves live for a very long time. You have plenty of years to get over that. You value introspection after all. So that's something. All right, now we got to let's build some more workshops here. Let's build a jeweler. We'll build a mechanic, and we'll build a stoneworker. Yeah, 80. Yeah, once you realize how old these guys are, they're kind of set in their ways. All right, let's see. Let's make some rock blocks here. we will make this until... Oh, can we not do work orders until we have a manager? Yeah, we do. Okay. We need to start getting some executive roles here, some administration roles. I think I'll make the administration guys be... I think I will make them... Let's see, right... I don't know. I want to do symmetry, but I'm gonna fight the urge to be symmetrical here. I'm gonna build some offices off the side here. So we're gonna do build you some offices here, and then we'll build. They don't need to be as big as workshops, so we'll have a couple offices down here. We need the manager and we need a bookkeeper. What else can we do here? So let's get the gem maker just fucking cutting gems forever. Have the gem cutter do that for a minute. Plugging away at our mine. I'm not quite there yet. Or our farm, excuse me. We're plugging away at our farm. Oh, there's an aquifer. Oh. I didn't even notice that. Oh, of course there's an aquifer right by where I'm goddamn making my farm. Oh, crud. Oh, shit. Is that just a fucking pond right there? Son of a bitch. Okay. I think we can still mine this. We can still do this first half without an issue, I'm hoping. We'll see. Yeah. Aquifers are annoying. They're eventually going to start leaking water out, too. Maybe I just cut a straight line. I do need water. No, this is... at the end of the day, a good thing, but right now it's not, because aquifers are kind of unpredictable. They basically just leak water out at random intervals, and so I need to find a way to control that, and you just need very specific kind of blocks to do so. I think this area only has light aquifers. The difference between a light aquifer and a deep aquifer is light aquifers are only ever like basically wet rocks. Heavy aquifers are like underground ponds full of just straight up water. So if you mine into them, you'll flood like an entire mine shaft. So I'm thinking I'm good in the sense that these, I won't like, see, it's already doing it. It's already pouring water down. You see that right there? That's muddy. That's like a bit of water right there. It's just never going to like flood my thing. It's just going to start dripping water and causing problems. And eventually it can kind of build up enough that it will eventually create a pond, which is nice, but I want to be able to control that. So I think what I'm going to do first is just kind of hollow this out more. I'll do it by like one more block. And then I'm going to build is hopefully someone's building blocks right now, because that's the other thing we need. Yeah, we need more blocks, so make some more andesite blocks. Okay. And so using those, we're going to build some walls kind of block in this leaking water. And then once we have this blocked in, then we can kind of create a system in which we actually control the water flow a little bit better. But for now, we're just going to block it in. And we'll deal with this later. We'll make an underground lake with it, though. It is nice that we found it in an area that's not too important. Although we need to worry, this is the farm plot, so we will need to worry about that. That is definitely something to worry about. Okay, that's fine. Always something, there's always something to worry about in this game. Select material after placement. So what we'll do is just a big long line. Andesite blocks. Need 16 of them. Okay, I'm gonna wait till we have the blocks. We need more bins. Yeah, we need more bins. I need to build a mechanic workshop. So we'll do a mechanic workshop and then we'll start making rock mechanisms. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Giant earthworm is fighting a cyclops? When the fuck did this go down? What the fuck? These guys are just right outside my goddamn house. What the hell? Where's that earth? What? It's a dead giant earthworm, so that whatever that cyclops is still out there. Oh shit, why is there a cyclops here? What in the world? Oh, this is not good. Where is there a list I can find? Where's the list of creatures? There we go. Oh, he's just here. Illimi, the Hail. He's a legendary. He's a legendary Cyclops. Oh. He has values power. He has high willpower. He's tough. Values commerce. Iron will, very good focus, good intellect. Meager kinesthetic sense, very bad intuition, poor ability to manage or understand social relationships, so she can't be talked to. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, man. This is the last thing I wanted. Make that stairway. Okay. Well, fuck. They're not, like, bugging me yet. They're far enough from my guys that I don't have to worry about it yet. But unfortunately for us, we're gonna have to start building rock mechanisms sooner rather than later. I'm gonna have to make someone good at that. I'm gonna have to turn someone into that. Let's see. Who's the stone carver? Pixie, are you the stone carver? Why is there a bunch of spaces after your name? Skills, you're the stone cutter. Okay, I'm gonna make you do mechanic stuff. How do I make you do mechanic stuff? Wait. Didn't it used to be you could just, like, assign them very specific skills? What happened? Why can't I do that right now? Hold up, my headphones are... Ugh. How do I make them, just do mechanic stuff? Or will they just do it by default? Oh, no. Okay, never mind. Kyle's doing it. We're good. We're making rock mechanisms. I need to make a little bit more than... There's a couple more rock mechanisms. I need to make a... Oh, I have so much I gotta do. I gotta give someone a bow. I gotta give our expedition leader... Corman, are you the one who's good at fighting? You are. I need to give you... How do I give you a bow? How do I make... Oh my god, there's giant earthworms. So just giant earthworms are... We have to deal with them here? Oh god. I thought the birds were bad. I thought the giant birds were bad, but this is a whole new level of bad. Alright, I need to put the... I gotta do a pen here for the animals, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put the pen right here. And just hope they don't die. Outside pen. And then I'm gonna assign the cows and yaks to it. And then I'm going to disassemble our wagon, wherever that is. Where is that? Where are you? At the top of the mountain somewhere. I always lose it. Where is it? There it is. F1. Okay. I'm going to take this. I'm going to disassemble it. How doth? There, remove this building. Cool. Give us some wood. Oh, those giant worms are stressing me out. If it wasn't... I'm hoping... All I can hope is that those giant worms are, like, distracted enough by the Cyclops and vice versa that they won't bother us for a while. But all it takes is that Cyclops wandering into our area just a little bit for it to be like, ooh, don't mind if I do. It's leaking everywhere. Everything is going wrong. Still don't have enough blocks. Need a little bit more blocks, please. Please work faster, horse. Large horse, please make these blocks faster. I cannot stress enough that I need more andesite blocks. Okay. I'm going to build a bridge. Let's see, constructions, bridge, raises up that way. It's going to be made out of... Ooh, let's make it out of basalt. That seems nice. Like a dark stone. A delicious, delectable dark stone. Then while that's happening, we have enough andesite to block off this wall of water that's just soaking out everything. The reason I made blocks is because blocks are lighter. So when they go to build it, they won't take 1,000 years lifting all these boulders everywhere. We're gonna dump all these. Oh, look at all that. Oh, it's... Well, I mean... It's fine. It's fine. It's good. And then... we need to mine this out, and then this out. And then I think I'm just gonna do regular andesite for these, because it's fine that they're... It's It's fine that we don't have the blocks for him. Actually, you know what? No, it's not fine. I'm just gonna we have the means to make more andesite blocks. I don't know why I'm just not doing it. Make more andesite blocks. Make them forever. And then I'm going to start assigning, we need a bookkeeper. Who is the lucky person who's gonna do the bookkeeping? We don't need we do need bookkeeping right now. I'm going to make, Arvid do the bookkeeping, because he's just the woodworker. We don't need him all the time. And we need a chair for him. Which means we need a door and a chair, which I will make out of stone. Yeah. Throne and door. You will do all the bookkeeping on a beautifully carved stone throne. Oh. Hoggle? Oh my, no. Oh, why doesn't it tell me when these guys... No! What the fuck? One of my stray dogs got eaten by a worm. The son of a bitch. Why did the game why doesn't it tell me this stuff? Oh, god damn it. Oh, son of a bitch. One of my dogs, my breeding dogs. I was gonna breed them for cool dogs. Now I just got one dog? Fucking earthworm broke my dog's spine in half. Bastard. Okay, I'm gonna assign my other dog to the pen then. Why didn't it tell me that? Does it not care about my dang pets? I care about my pets, son of a bitch. Fine, go into the pen. To the pen with you. Okay, it's a Cyclops. That was done. Okay. Yeah, the giant earthworm killed my damn dog. What, like, oh my god. The earthworm pushes the stray dog in the head, bruising the muscle and bruising the skull. The force pulls the neck, tearing apart the muscle and tearing apart the upper spine's nervous tissue. He just bonked the dog in the head until it died. This is a worm, by the way. Damn ass, gay ass worms. Okay. The bridge is being constructed. Wait, is it constructed? It is constructed. So now we need to do some shenanigans. We need to build a lever. And we'll put the lever here. It's funny how it seems like every fortress will have some random local animal that's just a constant threat / nuisance. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Most of the time it's pretty okay. Sometimes it's like bats or like rats or some sort of pest creature that doesn't really do any harm. But having giant worms that clobber and brutalize my animals, and then probably once they've run out of animals, eventually clobber and brutalize my dogs or my dwarves, is terrible. Not to mention the Cyclops, lest we forget. Oh yeah, boat murdered, the classic. Okay, we need more mechanical mechanisms. It's now summer. Wow, we are slowing up. Okay, andesite blocks are being made. Resume construction. Build wall. Almost good here on protecting the water leaking everywhere. As you can see, if you look at here where it says muddy andesite cavern floor and then it says water 1 out of 7, that means it's once it's filled to 7, it's like a full block full of water. We want to avoid that getting any bigger than 1, because the more water there is in a space, the longer it takes for it to disintegrate. Oh, it's still leaking. Wait, why is it still leaking through my walls? Do I have to have it 2 walls deep? in order for the aquifer not to leak through my walls. Yeah, the thief birds, the Kias, the giant Kias, those are miserable. Why is it still leaking through my fabricated walls? I thought the aquifer is not supposed to. Oh, you know what? It's because the aquifer is down here too. Oh shit, I didn't think about that. Ay, ay, ay. What a mess. It's just leaking everywhere. See, it's creating a waterfall. Oh, I don't want this. How do I get this to stop? Do I just build? I'm gonna have to build more blocks. Just endless. Endless andesite blocks forever. Sorry, Melon, you're gonna be working for a minute. I don't know what to tell you. We're running out of food too. This is terrible. What a terrible start. But we will persevere. We're anything but perseverance. That was a sentence. That was a sentence that made sense. Okay, we have enough rock mechanisms to link this to a building, which we will link it to our bridge. Which means when they pull that lever, it will raise the bridge and it will become an impenetrable fortress. Nothing can get in or out. Yeah, I know the stray dog's been missing for a week. Believe me. I know my stray dog's been missing for a week. It is dead. We can confirm that it is dead. Okay. Yeah, we need more of everything, honestly. Wait for you to finish making the rock door. Okay, and then we'll build a door. Someone just needs to store the door. Please put this door in the stockpile. Thank you. And then we can build this door here. And we can build this chair here. And that will be your office for bookkeeping. Look at this. Look at this mess. This has to stop. Something has to be done. Okay, our farm has been significantly, I guess, modified beyond my desire because of this aquifer, but that's okay. It still gives us 4 farms, which isn't bad. It's something. It's not going to be enough. Not nearly. Alright, time to start doing dumping zones. This is going to be really frustrating, but we got to do pit, pond. So we'll do right there. Pit. The top of a pond. Then we'll do another one here. So what you have to do is you have to designate single square blocks as a pit, as a pond point. There's a whole lot of Mad Libs going on right now. And basically what they'll do is they'll pour 1 bucket of water there at a time, and then the moment they pour a bucket of water there, you delete the zone so that they don't flood the place and turn it into a pit or an actual pond. Because you want it to just wet the ground and then dry into mud, and then you can put farmland on it. So it's a bit of a process. And ideally, you kind of just watch it carefully. Like you just wait for someone to come and do it. Let's see what they're doing right now. So 2 people are filling ponds right now. So Blair, hold up. Blair is going over to the gross water. Let's see if she dies. from the... I just hope the Cyclops isn't over there. Wherever the stinky water is, wherever we designated that. I've already lost it. Somewhere down here. There we go. See, they've poured water into it. You can see right there. So now we go to the zone. We delete that. And we let that water just kind of sit. And there we go. That one's good. So we delete that one as well. And then we just repeat the process over and over again. Just to be safe, you have to be pretty precise about it. And once they filled those two spots up, then I can just wait a minute, and then that will be farmland. Same thing with this one. Do it here. It's a pond. That's a pond. That's a pond. You want to stagger it like this because if you have them fill too close to each other too soon, sometimes the water spills out, and it just, again, creates a kind of an annoying mess. Voila. We just gotta, unfortunately, we gotta spend our time watching this. Gotta make sure it's not gonna screw us over. Make sure they don't dump a pile of water, a bucket of water on one spot and just spill it out everywhere and accidentally create a cascading flood, because that can happen. Okay, and now we got it. While that's happening, we've got to assign an office, bookkeeping. We'll assign it to Arvid, the bookkeeper. So now we should start getting an accurate representation of actually what we actually have up here. You can't see it because of chat, but it's like less than maybe 50 drinks, maybe 90 seeds. But then once he actually starts doing, there we go, see? 92 seeds, 5 meat, 13 fish. Not looking good. We're not looking, oh shit. Okay. Delete. Delete. Did I fuck it up? I didn't. So that's good. That's gonna be... Gotta wait for them to... Oh god, it's leaking really bad, guys. It's leaking out really, really bad. Is it leaking from like up here? Is up here? No, up here's not an aquifer. So what is going on here? Why am I... What is it this is also... Man? I'm trying to figure out where the water's coming from. If you ever want to start out playing this game, I highly recommend don't start with a place with an aquifer. Try to find a place without an aquifer, because otherwise you're going to run into this problem where it just kind of drips water everywhere, and you have to like patch up a million different walls to figure out which one's the right wall that will stop the leak. It's definitely annoying, to say the least. Delete it, delete it, delete it. Pretty sure I have to like do this whole corner. I think I have to turn this whole corner into a wall in order to stop the flooding from happening. Which is definitely frustrating because it's really hard to build a wall in like a precarious place like that. Alright, more blocks. How's our block production going? We need more blocks. Always need more blocks. This is why you need a manager too, because you can just create work orders that let you like say, oh, I want 50 blocks, and then they'll make 50 blocks. We need a manager for that. I think the manager needs an office. I'm not sure. I'm gonna also make Arvid the manager. Can I also make them the manager too? Okay, good. There. are they doing? Okay, they're building the wall. I'm keeping an eye on my pond as my dumping points as they figure that out. And then once you have this all settled, once all the mud is ready and it's ready to be turned into farmland, you can turn this into floor so they don't you don't have a big gaping pit in the middle of your fortress. Wall. What are you doing, Kyle? What are you doing over here? You're sleeping on the ground above a precarious pit. You're just kind of balancing on like a balance beam of maybe like a foot of stone. You're like in the rafters taking a snooze. Oh, God. Just dripping wet right here. I'm going to start building the wall now. There we go. We have plenty. Plenty of blocks to keep building this wall. Okay. Nice. It's all coming together. How's that? Hold up. Let's do a little check. Let's do a little check on the giant Cyclops. How's he doing? Grouchy, being caught in the rain. Looks like Elimi, resident Cyclops, tends to just hang out kind of in this little pit. This little pit in the ground. They kind of have their own little spot, this little pocket. So as long as we don't go near that pocket, we'll be okay. Okay. Workshops. What else can we get going? Let's do, we already got the carpenter. Let's get, let's get the farming. Let's get a, kitchen. What do we want here? We want all our workshops up here? Probably not. We want some like crafting workshops here. So let's do, I think let's do a craft bench. There we go. Right there. We want our farming stuff to be closer to the farm. So we're going to make our farming workshops here. Let's dump that. Let's dump all these rocks. Get them out of here. Is it still leaking water? Dude. You're killing me, man. Oh boy, is it because, oh man, I don't know. I think the aquifer's up here. I think that's what's happening, is the aquifer's behind this wall, and I've just been lucky enough not to carve into it from here yet. But I think if I just continue building walls, patching it up here, I think it will eventually solve itself. I think this is the last, yeah, this has got to be where it's dripping from, is right here. So if I patch that up, I think I'll be good. If not, then I cry. I guess we could just build a floor here. You know what? I'm just going to build a floor there. I don't know why I didn't think about this sooner. I'd rather it be building up here instead of landing on my farm plots. Floor. There we go. All right, let's keep doing our pond. They still haven't done that yet. We need to do... You could have used the aquifer to generate a supply of water for you. Yes, I know. I'm going to. It's just I want to... This was going to be my farm plots, and so I'm like dead set on this being my farm plot for now. And then I'm going to deal with the aquifer later. I'll carve into it, maybe make a well. Like, I think I'm going to carve around it like this and then put a well there. I have a plan for it. I know it can just drip water into it and make a water supply, but I don't need it yet. I mean, I do need it now, but I'd rather just deal with the delicious swamp water we've been putting in here. I mean, that swamp water is going to be very nutritious. This not like a... Oh, it's because it's not a pond. These weren't assigned as ponds. I was wondering why these weren't working. Pond. That's not what I want. That's a water source. Pond. There. Pond. There. Voila. What about there? You know what? Fuck it. Let's just fill the rest of these. Not a big deal that it's like next to each other, really. It's just kind of helps for making it kind of a cleaner experience when you're doing this. I do not care. Okay, cool. You're building the floor. Magnifique. Everything is... Okay, so yeah, I've stopped the aquifer with these walls. What? Huh? What? Congratulations, Arvid the Music. You're now a manager. Your days of cutting wood are over. You're now stuck in the office job. That's so sad. You've leveled up enough skill in office management. You've become a manager. So far, nothing's attacked my guys yet. I haven't seen any such a thing yet. Wait, what? Oh, what is this? Is it still leaking there too? I need walls there. Oh boy. Okay. This is such a mess. Cheers. Cheers. Right now, if you guys remember, we're in the kind of the construction phase of just kind of getting everything started. Huh? What? But once we get established, once we have a food source, a water source, then we're gonna go crazy. Don't think about the evil Cyclops that shares don't think about our evil Cyclops roommate. You'll feel better, okay? Just don't worry about it. Just don't think about it. I'm gonna gather some vegetables, herb and vegetables. What are we looking at? That, delete. That, delete. What are they doing? Stop. Yes, you need an empty bucket. I am aware. No, it is still dripping onto that. Come on. Oh. I might just end up turning this room into a well if they just keep dripping water into it. Crud, man. I don't know what to do here, so let me think. I mean, the smart thing to do would be to turn this into a well once I'm done filling this with water for the farm purposes. I could just turn this all on the floor and yeah, okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover these holes with floor, and then I'm going to block it off, and I think it will inevitably fill with water and become a well, and then I will just dig a well right here or something, or like right here that will access the pond. Or maybe I will create like a grate here that like funnels it down into kind of a confined space and then make a well that way. I don't know. We'll see. It is basically a source of infinite water as it stands right now, which is good. But as like starting off, it's really hard to manage without having like cutting it off first. So we're trying to ease it so it's not so much of a problem yet until we have complete control over it. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a grate here, have it kind of dig down, and then maybe pool in here behind this wall, and then there I'll build like a well right here or something. I haven't quite decided yet, but we'll see. Yep, fill her up. Just four more dumps here, and then we won't have to think about it. Stop leaking. Stop it, please. I'm begging you. I don't think, can I build walls on top of floors? I don't think I can. I can. Okay. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Fuck. That scared the shit out of me. I can't believe Ben missed all of One Piece. It's gone. Oh no. I can't believe I missed when Luffy went goofy, when he entered the goofy form. And then he bounced around, and then the villain was like, I've also got a goofy form, but then he didn't do it because he was already full goofy form. And then Nami shows up, and there's like, Nami's like, guys, my t-shirt's only 2 inches now. It's only this big. My t-shirt's shrunk. I've leveled up. Now my t-shirt's only this big. Okay. One more zone. Come on. Somebody with a bucket. Someone's got to be doing it. Oh, a large horse is doing it. What does this mean? Oh, okay. Where were you when Luffy went wacky mode? Where were you on September 11th? When Luffy went wacky mode? Don't spoil it for him yet. He hasn't read the manga. Oh, shit. Yeah, no one goes goofy mode.
Ben, Luffy called you out by name and said your full name and address.
Yeah, me and him are tight. That's how we probably activate. Is that how we activated Gear 5? By saying my full name and address? I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Floor, and I'm just gonna do rough andesite. If they have to like take 1,000 years to bring the rough rocks up here, that's fine with me. Not my problem. Stop it. Stop it. You're gonna hurt my dwarves. All right, our farm just needs to gestate for a bit, and it's all gonna be fertile ground in a matter of minutes. So that is done. What are we at? 3 hours? And then they showed a real life picture of you in your stream room naked. Well, yeah, that's how I stream. Except for the shirt. I wear a crop top. Those who don't know, it's a crop top. So like right about there, the t-shirt gets cut off. And everything, it's just no clothes. That's it. That's all I wear. I am streaming on OnlyFans. I have like 7 webcams around my entire room. But you have to access them through the OnlyFans, unfortunately. Sorry. That or give me 15 gifted subs right now, and I'll show you my cock. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because I'm not going to do that. You'll be disappointed. Even if I did it, you'd be disappointed. You're just like Nami now. That's right. I love every time Nami's clothes get smaller in One Piece, my clothes get smaller too. In solidarity. right. Look at that, all drying up. All right, what do I gotta do? What do I gotta do now? What is the plan now? So we can either start working on a well while we're waiting for the farm to get ready. I think if we just carve into here and then you won't believe what her and Robin are wearing, an egghead. Oh, I'm sure I can, if I close my eyes, I'm sure I can picture it. What to do now? Let's take a moment. I mean, I think we're going to call it here, but let's do some evaluation before we do, just to make sure what's going on. I think we'll keep playing this Wednesday. Is that crazy? Do you guys want to play more of this Wednesday? I also have Pacific Drive. I tried to play it on my own, and I ran into a glitch and had to restart. Like, I reloaded a save from a glitch in Pacific Drive, and I had started the game all the way over, so I stopped playing. I made like 2 hours of progress, and then it didn't autosave for some reason. I didn't know if that was like, if it warned me about that, but I did a glitch, and I lost 2 hours of progress, and I didn't want to play Pacific Drive anymore. But we could play it Wednesday if you want. Dwarf Wednesday? Yeah, that's what I'm fucking feeling too. Fucking Dwarf Wednesday, guys. Dwarf Week. The week of the dwarf. There may be something I want to play Friday, but I haven't decided yet. There's some little indie games I might want to try a bit, but if they're really small and not really like gonna take the whole night, I mean, we might still play some Dwarf Fortress. Who knows? All right, let's take a, before we get off, let's just see what we've accomplished here. So first things first, let's take a look at our friend. Wait, oh fuck, we have migrants? Shit. Son of a bitch. Oh, what a great time to end it. We got new dudes. New dudes. New dudes. How many new dudes? A lot of new dudes. Not that many dudes. We got a doctor. That's nice. A doctor. Just let them all come in. And a jeweler. Okay. I was expecting more, but that's good. A jeweler and a doctor. That's not bad. We can turn them into something more useful. We don't need it. A doctor's great, but we don't need a jeweler. Nude dudes? No, just nude dudes. They could be nude. Eventually, dwarves will all become nude because their clothes will fall off them because I have not made any more clothes for them. So at some point, all my dwarves will be naked if I don't do something about it. Because they do hate that. They do not like being naked. So first things first, let's check on our new guy, our guy. How's Limmy going? I'm just gonna call him Limmy. Hey Limmy, how you doing? Again, grouchy that they're in the rain. They haven't really done much. Limmy's just kind of been meandering around his hole for like several seasons at this point. So he's doing good. Or she. Is it a she? Doesn't say. Oh, she. It is. Limmy is doing good. And then dwarf fort progress. Let's see how our animals are doing. We want to make sure anything else, did anything else get beaten to death by a giant worm? Let's see. Nope. They're all doing good. The horse, the one dog left, our yaks, they're all doing great. We need to start taking advantage of that. We need to start milking those yaks. Oh, they gave birth. I didn't even notice. One of our yaks gave birth. That's good. And then we just started our entrance here. We have it fortified with a bridge. That's as much defense we're getting for now. I think we're gonna turn that jeweler into like a warrior and just have him train endlessly. It's just good. We're gonna give him a gun and basically make him practice from dawn till dusk for years until he's mastered the blade and the gun. And then he's just gonna be a one-man army, and I think we're gonna boost him until he can defeat the Cyclops in unarmed combat. That's probably what's gonna happen. Then we dug down here. We have our kind of beginnings of a workshop. Everything's fine here. We got our manager, and we got our farm started, and we got our aquifer issue solved for the most part. So next time we get on, we'll start the farm. I think we'll build the well. And then I think we can start working on ale production, because we need to start making booze ASAP. You can trap cyclopses in cage traps. Oh, then that's what we'll do. We'll put a bunch of cage traps in our base, capture the cyclops, and then we'll have a pet. We'll put them in the pit. Ooh, we're gonna make a cyclops. Oh, if we can pull this off, we'll capture the cyclops, put them in a pit, and then that's where we'll put all the bad guys, like goblin raiders, zombies, beasts, anything we capture alive, we'll throw it in the cyclops pit. And just see if the cyclops can just win endless battle over and over again. That would be great. That or the cyclops kills every single one of my dwarves, or they all die. That is the other solution. Just a silly little go-go dancer for your bar. Oh yeah, I can see it now. 2 levels up above the volcano is the bar. Beautiful glass floor. Beautiful and gem encrusted tables and chairs, the finest wines, and below it, in a completely glass box with a gold chain, a cyclops doing little dances above the lava pit. Occasionally we throw a goblin in there, and it's like a pit fight. You get to bet on the winner. What's this, 2D Minecraft? Hello, Haley. Nah, it's pretty much 2D Minecraft. It's Dwarf Fortress. We're just about to wrap up though. It's a dwarf civilization game. We'll be playing it Wednesday if you want to check it out. It's more like 2D real life. That's so true. All right. Yep, I will save to this timeline. So far, nothing as bad has happened, so I'm gonna keep this timeline. This timeline is yet to be cursed. Did you play this before? Nope. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we played Dwarf Fortress before. We were doing like a big beer island where we worship Budweiser. We're trying to recreate that now. But this time with the hopes of actually continuing it. When I first started playing Dwarf Fortress, I was kind of under the impression like no one wants to watch this shit. No one wants to watch me play Dwarf Fortress. So I got a little self-conscious and I didn't play it for a long time. But now I'm like, fuck you guys. A whole year has passed, and now I'm like, screw you guys. I'm going to play Dwarf Fortress. And I think you guys do all... enough people have told me they want to watch it, so that's the other reason. Sad we can't breed dogs yet. Once we get a trader, I'm sure there's a trader with a dog. We'll get another dog. We'll start breeding dogs. Because then we can get war dogs, and we can have an army of, like, murder hounds. He hates chat. But I love Poggle. That's the only reason you guys are still hanging around is because you guys press the Poggle button once in a while. It's the one reason I have. The only reason I haven't put in the emote only yet. You missed. You fucking missed. I'm down here, idiot. You missed. Get real. Been lurking while building a PC. Ooh. That's epic. You got to post pics when you're done, right? Does it got LEDs in it? Water cooling? Did I check your thermostat? Check your oven. Is the gas on? They changed Dino Dance? What the hell? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why'd they do that? Oh. What the hell? How do we stop that? Can I replace that with a different emote? Can we do that? How do we do that? How to replace... I know. Yeah, we're doing this. We're going to BTTV right now. Disgusting. It's like I hate... Ooh. That's my minecart idea. Hold up. Sorry, that's my blueprints. Well, there it is. This regular one. That's so much better. Why did they fuck it up? Why did they fuck it up so bad? And do you guys want the original Dino Dance, or do you guys want like they got Christmas Dino Dance, they got Rave Dino Dance where it changes colors? Which one do you want? Got this fucked up this fucked up thing? This creature? OG Dino Dance was the dino from 2020 TwitchCon badge. I indicated where they change it. Maybe it's the new TwitchCon, Euro TwitchCon that's coming out. Original Dino. Yeah, there's really not much better options. There's this crazy motherfucker. That guy's kind of slamming. This guy's kind of slamming. He's kind of sick with it. Oh, yeah. Nothing can beat original. This one's crazy. But that kind of hurts my eyes. Let's do original. Which one's a better quality? There's two of them. They both look the same. All right. Okay. Try it now. Try doing Dino Dance. It is a really weird move. They're definitely doing it because it's like, oh, it's the new TwitchCon, so we have to update our emotes to the new Dino Dance. Ew, why is it still that? This is the worst day of my life. How do we disable this? Oh, it's so bad. It's miserably bad. Okay, let's think. No, let's think. How do we workshop this? How do we make it us? I was gonna say, oh, can I rename it on my dashboard? Like I can rename this? Or do I have to like upload it? Okay. But this just, oh, code alias. Great. Dino Dancer. What do you guys think? Dino Dancer? ER at the end? Or Dino Dance OG? Dino D. Let's do Dino D. That's like way easier to type. All right. There we go. It's Dino D with a capital D. There we go. Crisis averted. The new one is insane. It's like really bad pixel art too. Like this one's not like the best pixel art in the world, but it's simple. It's simple. You know? It gets the point across, but this is just like, no offense to the artist, it looks like a 12-year-old made it. This looks like my first pixel art. I can't tell if it's working. It is. Oh, is it not? It's not showing up on my chat. Why is that? Let me refresh it. What? I think it's because there's an alias, guys. I think that's the downside, is these chat bots, or the chat service I'm using through Streamlabs. I don't think it's going to register that we're using an alias. Right? That's what I'm imagining the problem is. It's showing up on my Twitch chat, but it's not showing up on Streamlabs. Well, anyways, it's a better TTV emote, so anyone's gonna be able to see it if they have better TTV. It's just not gonna show up on my chat bar for some reason. What's the name of the other Dino Dance that was the same? It was Dino Dance. It's like the same. It's just Dino Dance. We just made an alias so you can actually type in, you can actually use the emote. Holy shit, Balls won! Congratulations for finding Balls 1, everybody. Balls 1. The real secret balls command. I can't believe you motherfuckers took so long to find this one. You were always like Balls 2, but you didn't think Balls 1. You didn't even think once to try Balls 1. Not even once. Congratulations on finding it. I haven't updated it yet. Come on now. Now, what you also haven't realized is that I have another, even more secret balls command that you'll never get. You'll never get it. You'll never get it. Maybe it's slow and still needs to update. Let's see. We'll see if Dino D. What the hell? You found balls negative? What? Fuck. Fuck. I literally just changed it. God damn it. Oh. Fine, if you think you're so clever. If you think you're so fucking clever, you're not gonna get this one. There's no way you're gonna get the new one. Oh, there's no way you're gonna get the new one. And I mean it. No, no. You could try all you want. You're not gonna get it. Can't believe you got balls -1. How many times have been found now? 7 times? I feel like some of those are false positives. Anyways, I think we're done. We're done here. We're done for tonight. I don't know why Dino D's not showing up. But, you know, at least it shows up in Twitch chat. At least in my main Twitch chat. So, it just doesn't show up in the bar at the top, which is a damn shame. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Thanks, everybody, for showing up for Dwarf Fortress. I was a little nervous you wouldn't. I know plenty of people have expressed their interest in it, but, you know, Dwarf Fortress is kind of one of those games where you just think there's no way anyone wants to watch me play that shit. But thanks for showing up. Always, always a pleasure. No one else is really playing Dwarf Fortress right now. It's a damn shame. Wait. Yeah, no one's playing Dwarf. I saw someone playing Minecraft from the top down, and I thought, are they playing like 3D Dwarf Fortress mod? Like a modded 3D Dwarf Fortress? How? How? Okay. Who is live? Who's live? Brungo's live right now. Jal is live. Hey Mun is live. Ooh, Force of Wires is live. Who should we raid? Wait, you found it? Wait, what? What the fuck? Are you serious, you son of a bitch? It was a capital A. See, I thought if I did a capital A of an umlaut, you wouldn't. Oh, it turned it into a lowercase a when I saved it. Oh, man. What in the fuck, guys? I can't even have a day. You're like a deep dream learning machine. You're an algorithm, like a key locker.